Hi, so I did a mod to my brand new Returner Model 1 guitar here, and I'm just going to do some quick sound demos of the difference and kind of explain what I did. So as you may or may not know, the Model 1 has one pickup on it. It also has a piezo pickup here in the bridge, and you can blend between the two. But the mod that I did specifically was for the humbucker. So typically on Returner Model 1 you have a humbucker. You can also pull the tone knob here to do coil splits. You can have one coil active, do a single coil, or both in series as a humbucker. Now what I did to this guitar is you can see right here there's an extra little switch right there. So this switch will basically put the two coils on in parallel. So kind of like how a Stratocaster works. When you have two coils on, they're in parallel. It's cleaner, it's lower output, and it's kind of nice because it sounds like a single coil a little bit, but it doesn't have any of the hum, so it's still hum canceling like you would have in a normal humbucker. So I'm just going to go through some sounds, do some clean stuff, do some dirty stuff, a little bit of crunch to show the difference in the tones between having the humbucker in series, the single coil, and then the mod, which is this humbucker in parallel. The last thing to note is that if you do want to do this mod to your own Model 1, I would say that you should probably contact the Returner Guitar Shop first, because this mod is not really easy. It kind of requires some understanding of how the pickup is wired and how it works, because in order to do it correctly you actually have to change the wiring here at the pickup side and unsolder some wires up here as opposed to down, in the cavity, in addition to having to do some splicing and dicing and changing of the actual full wiring. So if you like the sounds of the humbucker in parallel, and that's something you want to add to your own Model 1, I would say reach out to the folks at Returner Guitars and see if they're going to be able to accommodate you and add the wiring to it. Because also it does require, like I did here, I had to drill a hole into the body of the guitar to add the switch. One additional note of a quirk on this mod is that the way that I set it up is when the switch is in the bottom position, you're still getting humbucker in series, still getting the push-pull to activate the single coil mode. When you flip this up into the parallel mode, this push-pull gets overridden, so it doesn't do anything when you pull it up and you're in parallel. When you kick it back down, everything works as it would normally. So let's go over and do some tones.